Your turn, Yugi boy.
What is up, guys? This is AlintheaYoh coming at you today with a very special deck profile of my Chaos Max Dragon or Blue Eyes alternative deck for the... What are we in now? We're going to be... The balance is going to be finishing up very soon anyway, so this will be updated, but this I just wanted to get it out. I just love this deck so much. Without further ado, I'm going to go straight into it, just so I won't keep you guys waiting, because I know a couple of people have been waiting for this, so yeah. So, starters off, we have the 3 Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon in all its glory. Look at this card. It's absolutely amazing. So happy that I did get it. And I got 3 of them nicely from my box. So, well, from 2 boxes anyway. So that's really nice. This card's just... use is absolutely insane. It's a free special summon. So you reveal a Blue Eyes White Dragon in your hand to special summon this card from your hand. And then you can pop a monster on the field. And if you do, on the turn you activate it, it can't attack. But, you know, it's a free... synchro summon, synchro summonable material. By that I mean you can use any of your level 1s after you use this effect to then summon out Spirit or something like that. So it's a really good card, and also just in general really easy for rank 8 plays. So card is absolutely amazing. It's a kind of a staple at 3. I know some people play 2, but you just have to play it at 3 in my opinion. It's just so good. Next up, we have the main card of the deck. We have Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. This card is so insane. I absolutely love it. If you don't know what it does, it can be ritual summoned with Chaos form, but you can use Advanced Ritual Art, which is why it works so well. Must be ritual summoned, cannot be special by any other ways. Cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects, and it also does double piercing damage. So if you have a monster on your opponent's side of the field that's in defense position, has 0 defense, this card does 8,000 damage in 1 hit. So it's just absolutely insane. 4,000 attack. I spoke about this. I actually did an individual card review about it, and it's just absolutely amazing. So yeah, the card is brutal. Also a dark, which makes it very interesting, just so you can't honest someone, because that would be very painful. Of course, we have the 3 Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes White Dragon, this art, I just absolutely love it. The movie pack art is just so broken. Yeah, I don't really say too much about it. It's a Blue Eyes deck. You play 3 Blue Eyes. So, yeah, that's about it. Next up, we have 3 Whitestone of the Ancient. This card's mainly here to be 1, a tuner, and 2, a tutor from the deck. So, at the end phase, you can special summon a Blue Eyes, which is either normal Blue Eyes or a Spirit of the White as well. So, you know, it's got good discard fodder and everything like that. So the card's really decent. I really do like it, especially you do discard a fair bit in this deck, so which I'll get to in a little bit. But yeah, so a really good card. Do play it. Next up, we have 2 Dragon and the Spirit White. This card's good, obviously. That's why I play it. But I don't max out because I don't think you need it. The Banish in a back row is really, really good. And the fact it does count as a vanilla and a Blue Eyes card is really decent. 2/5 attack is alright, not too bad, but, you know, it's a bit annoying. But, you know, this is one of the main targets you have for this, because if you've discarded this with like a Twin Twister or done something like that, or you've set it, in the end phase your opponent sets cards, you can special summon this and then snipe one of the back row. So it's really decent, and a nice card at that. Next up, we have 2 Sage with Eyes of Blue. Now, originally, a lot of people play 3 of this card, and I find it a little bit too cloggy. The main searches that this has is obviously Uno. Not Uno. That was definitely not Uno. Uno and Dos. So we have these 2 that we can mainly search. Effect Veiler and the Ancients. And that's kind of it. Some really good plays you can do with it is you special summon out Alternative Dragon, you can summon this, get like an Effect Veiler, then straight away go into like a Spirit Dragon or something like that. So there's a lot of different feasible plays you can make with this card. Being able to search the Spellcaster is really decent. And, sorry, not Spellcaster, Light Level Tuner. Light Level 1 Tuner, I meant, sorry. It's just really, really good. So it's nice deck thinning as well. It's up to you if you want to run this or not. That's why I've only got it at 2, because I do want to see it a little bit. You want it in your opening hand so you can get some of your searches off and start to deck thin. Next up, standard, we have the 3 Manju, the 10,000 hands. I still love my DTs. I will never get rid of them. These are so cool. You play Chaos Max Dragon, so you play Manjus. Kind of standard, really, if I'm honest. Going on to the hand traps. 3 Maxi. This is an OTK deck, so if you do go second, you'll be able to plus off your opponent trying to, excuse me, make a board. If you do go first, then you at least have something to protect yourself if you can't establish a board, because a lot of the time some people might not push through Maxi. So yeah, Maxi is really, really good this format. I really recommend it if you can play it. And then we have the 2 Effect Veiler. This is just because space issues. You can play 3 if you want, but there's a few things in here that I've kept in for various reasons, so you'll see in a little bit. So that's all the monsters, and as I said, Effect Veiler is searchable with Sage Visor Blue. Onto spells, of course, we have the 3 Advanced Ritual Art. Advanced Ritual Art is just standard, summonable by Chaos Max Dragon. To anyone who says that it can't, you can. I know a lot of people always say, but you have to summon it with the correct ritual chaos form. You don't. You really don't. So Advanced Ritual Art is really good because obviously you send the vanilla blue eyes. So yeah, just don't really need to say too much about that one, to be honest. Next up, we have 1 chaos form. So chaos form, if you don't know what it does, it's the official ritual for Chaos Max Dragon, but it says on it any chaos card or Blackluster ritual, so it can't be used for pre-preparation or rites. Its effect is you must also tribute monsters from your hand or field and or banish a Blue Eyes White Dragon or Dark Magician from your graveyard, whose levels are equal to the level of the Chaos or Blackluster Soldier monster that you summon. So, a couple of different things you can do is if you have multiple different ways. You can Advance Ritual Art, bring out 1 Chaos Max Dragon, then Chaos Form, send the Blue Eyes White Dragon you sent with Advanced Ritual Art to bring out another Chaos Form. Another Chaos Max Dragon. So, it has a lot of uses. The only reason I've got it at 1 is because Advanced Ritual Art is kind of better, but I have found in certain situations Chaos Form was needed, so that's why I've got it in here. And honestly, I'm not looking back. I really like just having the 1. I did try out multiple variations of the ritual spells, Advanced Ritual Art 2 and 2, 3 of this and 1 of the other, and all this stuff, but this is the best way it works, just for testing purposes. I did that, and yeah, 3 and 1 I really like. You can just do 3 of Advanced Ritual Art and not even play this if you so wish. Down to yourself, it just depends on how you want to play it, but you can really extend with this, and if someone does stop the original summon, or they do whatever they want to it, Chaos Form is a nice backup, in my opinion. Next up, we have 3 Melody of the Awakening Dragon. Of course, this card's insane, like absolutely brutal. Being able to discard 1 card, then add up to 2 dragons with 3,000 or more attack and 2,500 or less defense. Which just means that you can search your Blue Eyes and an alternate dragon, or you can search your Blue Eyes and a Chaos Max Dragon, and you can do what you want. This 1 card here is just instant alternative dragon, basically. So, really good card. You need to play this. Luckily for a lot of people, I know this card is expensive right now. You can get it in the OP pack that's going to be coming out, the tournament pack, very, very soon. I think it is this week, and it is out in common in that. Be warned, it probably will be a £5 card, just so you know. Next up, 3 trade-in. It's a Blue Eyes deck standard. I think I have 3, 6, 9, 11, 12 targets for trade-in. You don't always want to trade in stuff, obviously, but like your normal vanillas and sometimes your spirit. Maybe at times you can do alternate dragon. It's down to yourself, but yeah, trade-in is one to be used just to turbo through a little bit. You can technically run 2 trade-in if you so wish, but I just wanted to see the draw power because it is an OTK deck, and more often than not I can really just power through and get all the combo pieces that I need. So 3 trade-in is up to you, but I like 3. Next up, one of the most amazing cards of this deck is Return of the Dragon Lords. Came out in a structured deck very recently. If you don't know what it does, it says target a level 7 or 8 dragon monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. If dragon monsters you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So the amount of times that I'll, for example, activate this, bring back Spirit Dragon. Spirit Dragon will try and pop a back row, and they'll, like, for example, try and bottomless it or anything like that. I'll just be like, nope, banish, and nothing's going to happen. I really like the fact that when you do bring something out, this is instantly in your graveyard if they do want to try and respond to the summon. And I mean the summon of the card, not the summon, the activation of this. It's just really, really nice. So if they have anything reactive, you can chain to it. So really decent card. It's just absolutely amazing. And the most busted thing is it's not once per turn. So yeah, very important. It's not once per turn, so you can just spam Blue Eyes out if needs be. Here is an interesting one for you. Now, you might have seen this in the OCG. We have Swords of Concealing Light. Now, I only have 1 ulti, so that's why I don't have others. But yeah, they're very expensive right now, like £40. Anyway, Swords of Concealing Light is a dumb card in this deck. The reasoning behind it is you activate Swords of Concealing Light, you summon Chaos Max Dragon, you punch over something for double piercing. So that is one of the main reasons, if not the main reason, you have it in here. It's also a really good reactive card. In the sense that if you play against Cosmo, for example, you can activate this. Even if they banish, for example, a Farm Girl to summon out a Dart Destroyer, it activates on the Chain Link. Chain Link 1 is this. Chain Link 2 is the Farm Girl's effect being activated. Resolve backwards. Farm Girl special summons the monster. This activates flipped it face down. Face down monsters cannot activate their effects. So Dart Destroyer wouldn't get its effect to pop a card, and this is obviously a non-targetable effect. It just affects the monsters on the field. It doesn't target. So it's a really good card, really amazing. Gets around a lot of horrible monsters that might revolve. Other cards might revolve around it to support it or anything like that. So it's a really amazing card. You can play it 3 if you want. Sometimes I found it was a little bit too cloggy because you don't need this to win, but it is still really good at quick. Let's say quick sweeps, quick 2-0s, something like that. But yeah, I really recommend this card, and you can get a lot of different cheap versions because, a couple of quid for a common or anything like that. And then finally we have 2 Twin Twister. So 2 Twin Twister, you can play 3 if you want. I would side the 3rd, and you also have Spirit Dragon to get rid of back row too. So yeah, that is an important one. So I think it's 41 cards simply because I wanted to play the Chaos Max Ritual. So, going on to the extra deck, we have 2 Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. Standard, you play Spirit Dragon because it's so easy to go into and protect your own monsters with. The card looks awesome as well, so it's being reprinted. I know it's expensive, but it is being reprinted in the tins, so don't worry about that, guys. Don't hold out. Azure Eyes, the Silver Dragon. Of course, this is because you will tribute your spirit to go into this, and then it won't die by this effect because it's the turn this is summoned. The dragon monsters can't be destroyed by card effects, so it stays alive, and then you can bring back all your Blue Eyes in the turn, including Azure Eyes in your graveyard, so really, really nice. And just in general, it is absolutely brutal. Then we have Stardust Spark Dragon. This is if I want another option for Spirit Dragon, because Stardust Spark Dragon can just protect itself so it doesn't die. Really decent. Then also have Michael. Michael's here. Again, it can be summoned by Spirit Dragon. Does die in the end phase, of course. But it's more to pave the way for any monsters that are really annoying and I don't like. So that's basically why it's there. And then finally, Cloud Castle. You can say this works and doesn't work, but I like the little bit of control aspect. If you need to slow the game down, it's quite nice. So Cloud Castle is pretty decent. Going on to the others, the one fusion is the Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. This card's fairly decent. Unfortunately, it is a bit of a watered down version of something like Cyber Twin Dragon. But still, it's pretty decent if you do want to use it. It's a nice option. Number 32, we have 2 of them. This card's absolutely brutal. It's so good. The amount of times I can finish a board if I haven't killed my opponent is Chaos Max Dragon, and this is just insane. So card is really good right now. Obviously, it basically won top 4 or something like that. Someone just instantly scooped to it at the World Championships in Berlin. So Euros is really good. But yeah, so this is a really important card and really easy to go into. So I highly recommend it. Heretic Sun, the Overlord is really good. Heliopolis, again, just clearing away if you so need it. Felgrand, again, Felgrand's just negating stuff, it's fine. Dragalon, again, you're playing dragons, it's really easy to use and summon. So yeah, I really recommend it. Then we have the final Galaxy cards. Cypher Dragon will probably be used in this deck, of course, when it does get released. But number 107 and Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon are really good cards for this deck too, because you can just power through your opponent and just beat them down with big beat sticks. So that is it, guys. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think of the deck. As I said, it is a really fun deck. I do love it. Surprisingly very powerful, of course, because Alternate Dragon is a thing, and then Chaos Max Dragon is also a thing, so they just make it go boom, basically. So yeah, that is it, guys. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think of the deck profile. Stay tuned for a couple of replays, just because there will be a couple of OTKs, and I should catch you guys later. Let me know what you think of the deck and what your favourite card is in this deck.